Whether Klitschko has been a part of that conversation, whether he's nodded or answered or gestured back to Tyson during the period of time that Fury has been nodding and gesturing and talking to Klitschko across the ring. You see that the referee is American referee Tony Weeks, based in Las Vegas.
There's a sense that Klitschko may be slowing down as he did against...
We're almost a minute and a half in. Klitschko is still basically looking at Fury and trying to figure out exactly what he wants to do.
Their height, they're not used to fighting fighters their same...
In the black with gold.
Some kind of talent advantage here. Some kind of improvisational advantage.
Jabs and Fury 3. They find Fury landing one power punch. Feel him out, read the opposition, and we'll think about what to do as we go forward. Round one. Jabs as he out through.
Nothing really to choose from. I can understand with nothing to draw in the first round, and he's supposed to be losing these rounds.
And Klitschko jabs to the body.
The big problem Fury has is I don't think Fury is known as a big one-punch fighter. He caused Wladimir a problem. Not to go in and gamble unless Fury can hurt.
My assumption is just always a 245.
Klitschko a little bit more.
The punch, it probably won't be as meaningful as it will if Klitschko lands one.
There, still a minute and 15 to go in the round.
First round could have
got a power punch in the fight.
And he's doing a great job with his feints, Jim.
Jab, an uppercut, a body shot, a hooking punch, a straight right hand. All of those are power punches. Round three, scheduled 12 for the heavyweight championship of the world.
Imagination on Klitschko.
Klitschko is by nature cautious. Roy, he seems
to have. That's one of the outcomes. Slow down a little bit or make a mistake like that, and he left, or he's going to step back and counter with the right hook. He's not sure, because when a man's hands is...
Wladimir, different looks. Not let that Wladimir get set, unsettle him, and kind of causing Klitschko to... He's doing damage. He's accurate, and he's punching hard. He hasn't done any...
After the first three rounds, personally, I think it, which have Tyson Fury winning all three rounds. What do you have?
Okay, Jim, there's no question you could give him all. 29-28, Tyson Fury. Klitschko is walking him down, and if they landed an equal amount of the punches, I gave it. If Wladimir could bring that, there's no question that Tyson's landing his shots. He
lands one, and so you give it to the guy who lands two so far.
And particularly,
doing to him, or making him hold up.
Much lower for Tyson Fury.
If he is trying to win the fight, you would have to throw his hard right hand across the top. Throws it again, veiled the right hand, and that may inhibit Fury from turning.
Offered no evidence of that.
Fury throwing more jabs than Klitschko. Hard right hand for Klitschko lands on Fury's face.
It's also conceivable that those very close rounds could go the other way.
A lot of times over in Germany, everything is
under the left eye.
Yeah, I think he's not getting that opportunity.
In the win over Dusseldorf, Germany, where Tyson Fury may conceivably be building a scorecard advantage over Wladimir Klitschko upstairs.
Of course, like that.
Dive Wladimir Klitschko, a cut on the cheek. Not dissimilar, by the way, to the...
And what you got to admire about Tyson Fury is he does have the best judging Wladimir a lot of problems and the feint before he throws it.
Jab, he's moving his head, and he's taking Klitschko's jab. So you got to go to something else.
To Tyson Fury. So Fury is building what might become on Letterman's score.
Better, he should win as always. But one of
this is feinting and that long jab right there, or guys that are smaller. With a top.
Had a somewhat disappointing outing earlier. Time heavyweight ruler Wladimir Klitschko.
He has his weight on his back foot on Fury because
win. That's not terribly dissimilar to what's happened in the first 6 rounds here tonight.
Klitschko.
He's also used to things going his way, even when he fights on the back.
Telling Wladimir, you are now fighting from Wladimir Klitschko. Harold, how do you have it?
This is unbelievable. Wladimir is so because Wladimir is not punching. I mean, look at that. Fury touches fight. Fury doing all the punching, Wladimir doing next to nothing. It's like Wladimir certainly can hit harder. You know, he can knock out with either hand, and he's not doing it. He's just grabbing.
Wladimir has had many distractions coming into the fight this time around.
Fights to Tim Witherspoon and Carl Williams. They gave both some of these rounds as little as Klitschko is doing. If there's very little to choose from,
he needs to tighten up some.
And the optics are no good for.
And Wladimir Klitschko at this moment.
He's pulled the Roy Jones. You see that?
Yeah,
Roy?
he's been doing it all night long.
He put both hands behind his back, Tyson Fury.
He's been doing it all night long to affect Klitschko's confidence. He said Fury beat him to the punch with the left jab. They both threw hooks, but Fury beat him to the punch. Then Fury lands a weak left, a weak right, and another left. Fury steals body shots, which are great shots to steal. Good jab by Fury.
Yeah, that's the first good jab Klitschko's landed. And give Fury credit. It's not so easy to run. Who's taking your jab away with head movement?
There's another good jab for Klitschko.
That's the second one. Maybe he's getting it.
And Francisco Vargas, here's an entirely different high-quality job.
And Jim, the bad thing about this is Klitschko punching inside. He's the most powerful guy.
Boy,
but
that's
he's slow. Now he won't punch inside when he needs to. Like right here, he should be working.
Time, whatever commentary we've made about how Klitschko doesn't look good, Fury has never looked on this level in his career so far. And sometimes a challenger with a lot of self-confidence opportunity is there, and it seems as though that's what Fury has done so far.
Stop. Don't give credit for those, but those are good little man down.
A successful title defense in the heavyweight division, a draw, and hold on to his title.
Right from the first round of last week's Canelo-Cotto fight, Roy, you talked about Cotto far.
No, he hasn't been a sharp puncher, but he hasn't been punching at all, really.
How old Klitschko looks, Tyson Fury made a point of that before the fight in the build-up, saying he's an old champion and this is what happens. The young guy comes to replace him. Really good right hand by Klitschko.
That was his best right hand of the fight. And now Fury mugs as if to say, oh, you didn't hurt me, and that suggests that maybe Wladimir did make significant. And in theory, Tony Weeks will deduct.
Klitschko went inside and held again.
And Fury gets in a little left hook. Klitschko was standing there, punches by Fury as he continues to build up a margin over Klitschko in landed punches counted by Copy.
Oh, good shot.
Big left hook by Fury as Wladimir momentarily lost.
Let's just hang in a second, and Fury was not having it.
That was a tremendous opportunity for Fury, and he took advantage. That's a significant missing element for a guy who is the heavyweight champion.
We're just seeing more fudger here. There's more pep in his step. There seems to be a little more willingness to do what he has to do to win this fight.
Here you see Klitschko come in with the 1-2, the best right hand right on the chin. That was a good shot. Fury shook his head and said, come on, bring it. I can take whatever you got. Then Fury hits with a good left hook right on the chin, and that was his best punch of the fight so far. And drops his hands right after because he knows Klitschko not going to do nothing. Then he'll
speak to him from outside the ropes. Harold, we've come to the 10th. How do you have it through 9?
Okay, Jim, I got it 7 rounds to 2, 88. 83 Tyson round and do nothing else. I mean, he gives the round away. Like, for example, in that 9th round, he landed a nice right hand. He could have just stepped on it, jumped all over Fury. Fury keeps touching him, piling up points with that left jab, that wild right hand. And Wladimir keeps doing, just keeps touching him to pile up points.
Actually threw a jab to the body a moment ago. Perhaps a suggestion.
Not because of the action it's produced so far, but because of the seeming to carry these rounds. The challenger has to take the crown for the champion. If Wladimir wants to stay champion...
Already.
One of the most frequent laments of disappointed opponents in boxing in the last 10 are Ukrainian. However, he has fought the overwhelming bulk of his career based in Germany. He is very familiar to German officials and judges. Commonly, more than half of televisions in the turning point. Fury switching from side to side, clipping.
Well, that time Wladimir turned around quickly because he knew that Fury's not going to be a gentleman and wait for him. He's going to hit him.
Yep, done. So you got to go to the body, to the head. You got to let your head go out and fight.
One thing we haven't seen from Wladimir Klitschko in his long and illustrious career, a fighter who was really bringing it to him. We haven't seen him down on the cards, desperate to score a knockout and do something dramatic to pull out a fight. Here's the opportunity.
And given the expression on his face when he was listening.
Again, he's just not throwing it. And right now, it's right there. He's a shorter guy. Why is he punching on the inside? And this is an example of the better fighter.
Tremendous urgency that was communicated to him by Jonathan Banks.
And there was another good body shot by Fury. And Fury's landing some good halfway head shots because they're not landing clean, but they are touching the head. Right
coming
side.
down Wladimir Klitschko's left cheek as the result of a new cut.
What that is, Max, that is the repetition of fighting all these shorter guys, the guys his height that he could hold and win with. Because he held him, he didn't get used to fighting on the inside.
He can't change his stripes all of a sudden.
Oh, left hook for Fury.
Klitschko went for a home run left hook and got caught with
And
a
that
big
hurt him.
right.
He got caught with
Left hook
another
for Fury.
And like you say, just being 6'9" or 6'8" and 250 pounds, because to me that's an even round now.
3 minutes to go. Official card. Fury has won the fight if he stands up. He could get knocked down 3 times and still be the winner on Harold's.
Klitschko out, because in Klitschko going for the knockout, he's going to leave himself more.
The DQ would be if Fury is caught with another rapid punch. Two big left hooks by Fury. Landing down in the fight is holding on rather than throwing back.
And he's not used to getting hit upside the head this much.
Has commanded the fight with his movement.
Oh, good
and
shot.
More punches. And there's a tremendous right hand shot holding on.
But see, Jim, the difference
And
is
there's a left hook for Klitschko. A minute 40 to go. He's starting to build a little fire here.
but Fury can take.
That's 5 to 10 seconds off the clock. That's bad clock right now.
80 seconds to go. Left hook by Klitschko is a good one.
Punches in this round.
Fury fight like he's the guy that's behind.
2004 against Lehman Brewster. That was a different. Every previous loss has been by knockout.
Never ever lost a decision.
One more chance for Wladimir, a left hook.
He's trying.
This hugging isn't going to help.
No, but he's trying to fight for a change. I mean, you got to give him credit. He tried.
Either the heavyweight championship of the world just changed hands, or
Ramon Cerdan scores at 116-111. All 3 scores to the winner by unanimous decision. From the United Kingdom, the new unified heavyweight champion of the world, Tyson